Every year you hear this is a very critical election. This is a very critical election. It is important that Robin go back to the House of Delegates, but it's also important that the Senate remain in Democratic hands. Because if the Senate flips, it'll be a different Virginia. Brian was talking about Democrats care about people, and we do. We care about educating both you and younger people in K through 12. I'll give you a quick example. This past session we had $300 million in budget surplus money, and we were deciding where we were going to put it. And we decided we'd put $100 million back in higher education, and we were going to put $100 million back into K through 12. And when we mentioned K through 12, the Republican House said, no, we're going to cut K through 12 $650 million more on top of what we had cut the year before. And the governor said, no, we're going to cut it $750 million more. So education can be under attack.
Endorsement and the support of all these wonderful elected officials, organizations, and individuals are only meaningful if the person receiving these endorsements honors the commitments made to better the lives of those they hope to represent. I'm here today to tell you in no uncertain terms that if you send me back to Richmond, you can count on me to continue to fight for you and for your families every day, just as I have fought for this community my entire career. Since I entered this race, it has never been my race. It's never been my campaign, but our campaign. With just 10 days until the election, we need all hands on deck. In order to provide the voice to the people of the 93rd District that I promised, we need your help to step up and reach the people and get them out to vote for us. We need your help to make the phone calls, knock on doors, work at the polls, or in whatever other way that you might be able to contribute your time, talents, and treasures.
For making sure that higher education is both affordable and accessible for the people of Virginia. And so the General Assembly shortchanges higher education about $100 billion every year, and we've got to make it a higher priority. We've got to be able to find the resources so that we don't keep jacking up tuition or keep accepting more out-of-state students and cutting out the opportunities for Virginians to attend fine schools like William & Mary and the others across the Commonwealth.
Priority, and as a matter of fact, I had a long discussion with the president of the university just approximately 7-10 days ago, and I think that we're on the same page with each other, and I understand his needs. And as you know, we've had $11 billion worth of cuts over the last several years, I think since 2007, and we're facing another deficit again this time, but it's very important that we make certain that all of our children in Virginia have an opportunity to go to college, and that it's affordable, and that you're not coming out of school with huge debts. I get it, I understand. I came out of William & Mary just in 2001, and I have student loans that I'm repaying myself. So I certainly understand where you're coming from, and I will fight to make certain that more funds come this way.
I don't want so many out-of-state students to be coming into our institutions that Virginia students don't have the opportunity to get a seat in the classroom. So in order to do that, the General Assembly's got to step up, and it's got to be able to adequately fund higher education. The reason that colleges are looking to so many out-of-state is because they pay almost twice as much, and so it's a cash cow. But when you do that, you're taking away a seat from a Virginia student.
What compelled me to run initially is that I was appearing before some of the judges in Newport News, and they said, Miss Abbott, if you don't like the law, maybe you should go to Richmond and fix the law. And I said, I think I'll do just that.
All right.